Tejanas and Tejanas. One more time. Shout out to all of my Latinos and Latinas. Tejanas and Tejanas. It's going down in a big way. If you didn't know now, you know. Hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing well. Mm. Well, this particular stream brought to you in part by King Palm and Mother Nature. So, yeah. Cheers to that, right? I got this King Palm rolled up. And we're going to spark it up, goddammit. Cheers to all of you out there. It's going down in a big way. If you didn't know, now you know. That's delicious, goddamn. Shout out to Kaya Cannabis. They had some fire. This is called uh, dumpster fire. Super fire genetics. Um, you already know who it's grown by. Don't ask that. It's going down in a big way. Anybody know how to change the setting where, more or less, if I'm wearing my dro hat or something like that, it says dro and not like backwards, bro type shit? Anybody know? Anybody got any ideas? Any ideas? Please let me know. I'd love to know. Just saying. Hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't hit subscribe. Um, yeah. Let's see what this is. Hold on. And what's fucking Twitch? Twitch is so horrible. The app should be shut down and removed from. I don't know, man. Fuck, Twitch is a horrible application. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I need to reach out to some higher ups or something like that. But dealing with Twitch in comparison to any other platform, whether it be YouTube, whether it be I don't know, Instagram, Kick. Twitch seems to be the most weirdest, the most awkwardest setup. Like, it's weird. I just don't understand it. But cheers to all of you for being here. Hello, Kevin. Kevin, what's up? Shout out to Kevin. You just subscribed. Shout out to Kevin. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, and bless your heart. Once again, guys, we are here mountainside, just checking out the view, smoking this King Palm. You see this? Wrapped up there. Like I said, if anybody got any ideas on how when I go live on Instagram or YouTube, for my hat to say what it's supposed to say and not be backwards, please let me know. There's probably like I'm thinking an outside like application I'll have to use. Ukraine, shout out to Ukraine. Ukraine is in the building. I love Ukraine so much. Bless your hearts. Shout out to everybody in Ukraine. You guys are amazing. What is that? This is a king palm. It was like a king palm cone. So I stuffed it with some beautiful genetics, grown by yours truly. But the genetics of this particular strain is called, drum roll please, it's called dumpster fire. Dumpster fire. Yeah, it's super fire genetics. I love it. I only mess with the best of the best. Goddamn, that's what it's all about. Walking in our higher selves and you know making the world a better place. And it's really easy to do that when you have quality medicine. You know what I'm saying? Quality medicine. How about it, man? Look at this. Come on. Can you ask for better weather out here? Can you? I don't think you can. It's just beautiful. Just to look up. I will say there are some mosquitoes starting to form. I'm a little nervous about the mosquitoes, but it's all good. Hey, that's tight. I just finished rolling up my own joint. Yes, yes. Cheers to you. Roll that shit up. Spark it up. Uh, Bosco or Bass Yak Tea. Bass Yak Tea. What's up to you? Shout out to you. Unreal Sweet. What's up? Joint or blunt? I guess it's a blunt. Yeah, that's it's a blunt. Blunting it out. Check out the view real quick though. Let me make sure my Starlink is still popping. It is. Which is weird because like yeah, I digress. But check it out. Here we go. Boom. That's beautiful. Come on. What more do you need? What more do you need? Understand, you walking in your higher selves is what the universe needs for healing. It's what's going to make the universe a better place. And I'm sure you already understand that. I think I've been bit by a mosquito, and that's okay. That's all right. It's okay. It happens. But you see her, that lady right there, just walking to the abyss of nature. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is awesome. She's enjoying it. Oh my God, that is a mosquito. I'm getting bit up. I'm getting bit up. Oh my God. They're attacking me. They're attacking me. Hold on. Oh my God. I didn't know that was happening. I was silently being attacked. Holy shit. Hold on, guys. I gotta do a little mosquito protection. It just got me like 2 different times. Like, damn, son. I'm not used to mosquitoes being back out yet. But them motherfuckers are here. Use my language. God. Yeah, they're definitely here. Holy smokes. I just got bit like 8 times. Hope you enjoy the content. God. Wow. Yeah, I just got bit like at least 3 times on my shoulder. 1 time on my back. And 1 time on my other part of my back. So I guess it's twice on the back, 3 in the shoulder. Holy smokes. But I do this for each and every one of you out there. Holy smokes. Listen, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out another way. I feel like I'm still getting bit and shit. And I know I'm not. I know I'm not still getting bit. So give me a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. You know how it is though. It's like once you get it's like you can't stop feeling the mosquitoes. It's like off. You know what I mean? So that anything could happen. God, they really got me though. I ain't gonna lie. They really got me. And it's a different type of mosquito bite because it's like whatever, like little venom or chemical, whatever chemical reaction transpire, whatever chemical they release into your body. This shit is powerful. Like it's super itching. Damn, son. Mountain mosquitoes are different, I guess. Hold on. Let me turn this. I'm gonna turn the AC on real quick. I'm gonna try to blow these any mosquitoes that came into the damn vehicle out of the vehicle. Because like I said, I haven't been bit by a mosquito all year, guys. The understanding is already understood. It was meant for me to be bit by those mosquitoes for whatever reason. For whatever reason. What did I just say? I said for whatever reason. Sure, I didn't want to get bit by mosquitoes. That was not the plan. I had a pure, like, feng shui type of vibe in my mind when I was thinking about coming to this place. I was definitely not thinking about being attacked by mosquitoes. Holy smokes. That was definitely an attack. You guys just witnessed an attack. That was a mosquito attack. God. And I haven't stopped itching yet. Like a Percocet addict right now. I'm just scratching myself all over. Holy smokes. And they're hovering above my car. They're little hungry motherfuckers. Excuse my language. Wow. God damn, son. I need to call for backup or some shit. You motherfuckers are hovering over my car. Maybe it's because I eat seasoning. You know, I do like to season my food. You know what I'm saying? Might be the first person of flavor to be over in this part in a while. I don't know. I'm just saying, god damn, son, they're like literally flying everywhere. So we're gonna turn this vehicle around. I'm gonna slowly stop feeling like I'm being bitten actively, and we'll go from there. But talk about ruining your buzz, god damn it, son. I got so many mosquito bites on one arm. That happens so fast. Understand, I might have got 5, I might have got 6, hey, I might have got 7 mosquito bites. Understanding is understood when it pertains to knowing that if I'm going to get mosquito bites for anybody, it's going to be mosquito bites for each and every. What did I just say? I said it's going to be mosquito bites for each and every one of you. And that's all right. Yeah, that is quite all right, goddammit. But damn, my ass. Holy smokes, guys. They got me. They got me. I'm like, yo, retreat. I believe in the higher power. Maybe we all are different phenotypes of the higher power. I know we are. And my higher self said, get your ass in the car. You're being bit the hell up. You know, Mr. Cool, put your shirt on, drop the ego, and get back in the vehicle. We must starve the ego. You know, we must starve the ego and understand that was a comedic shot I threw at myself. I wasn't being serious. You know, the ego was definitely under control. I just was feeling a vibe, you know. I didn't want on. I'm like, I'm gonna go live, and we were about to just smoke and vibe out. And one by one, I started to understand that understanding was not understood when it pertains to the mosquitoes and the amount of mosquitoes that are in this area of the mountains. Holy smokes. I feel like I just got a tattoo on my back, left arm, and right arm. Intricate tattoo also. It feels like some designs done. God damn it. Okay, I'm back. I'm just saying, goddamn. How about a vibe? It just we control our energy. We control our energy, but we don't control our mosquitoes, or do we? Question we must ask ourselves. Shouts out to Flamin' Hots, goddammit. Lemon. Oh, wow. Hey, when it comes to papers, man, like I said, when I use papers, I'm going to use Bob Marley. Bob Marley, 100%. I'm going to use Bob Marley papers. I got some around here somewhere. But right now I have multiple properties in the state of Colorado, and I think I'm gonna start, what do you call it? Subsidizing? Or when you get rid of some stuff, you know what I mean? You know, I feel that, you know, I'm my most comfortable in the middle of nowhere, in the most unintricate home, you know what I mean? You know, I think it was COVID that when I started tapping into those shows like Last Alaskan and Life Below Zero, where people were just, you know, literally, you know, more or less so happy and living off presumably, you know, and not a lot, you know what I mean? Not a lot at all. So they were hunting for their food and things of that nature. I definitely don't want to do that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the thought of being in the middle of nowhere and the solitude and the peace that you have within yourself is a beautiful thing. I feel sad for people that, you know, maybe, just maybe, they aren't able to experience that type of solitude because they've gotten themselves in a relationship or some form of partnership where maybe, just maybe, you are acting as if you're happy. You know, you're going home every day as if you're happy. You're smiling maybe, even as if you're happy. You're laying down next to this person as if you're happy, but you know deep inside your heart, you're not happy. You're not happy and you will be much happier alone. What did I just say? I said you will be much happier alone. You know, it's a rarity that you see me with people at all. Not because of them, but because of me. I understand my loyalty to friends and entities in the world. I understand my loyalty, but I also understand that my type of loyalty is few and far between in this world that we live in. What did I just say? I said my type of loyalty is few and far between in this world that we live in. You know, one day you think this guy is your friend, you're cool. You know, with the flip of a switch, a person will change. Whether it be a girl or a guy, you know, just one of your guys you hang out with, or a girl you're actually like, you know, having relations with. With a blink of an eye, everything changes. You know, most people at the end of the day, they have their best intentions at heart. What does that mean? They don't have yours. I'll say that again. Most people, they have their best intentions at heart, meaning they have their ideas on how you can better their life, or how you can help their life out, or how you can make their situation look better. More often than not, people are entering these partnerships, they're entering these relationships without being honest. Because if they were honest, they wouldn't continue. Friendships, partnerships, jobs, business ventures that didn't somewhat or somehow elevate them. Simply put, you know, if you're with an individual and you are a chosen one, you're here. You are one of the few people in the world, all around the world, that would love to make this world a better place, and you're leading by example. That's why you must watch out for these evildoers. These evildoers, they have bad intentions. Maybe they think you guys look cool together. Maybe they want to, you know, suck the energy and the life right out of you, suck the ambition out of you, make you comfortable. For your younger guys, maybe she's gonna buy you a video game or something like that. She's gonna buy you a video game, and you know, maybe she'll give you the keys to her car if you're lucky. You know, holy smokes! Don't do it. Don't do. It's a setup. It is a complete setup. Don't you fucking do it. If you're sitting there right now listening to me playing that video game that she got you, that's cool, whatever. But understanding is understood when it pertains to knowing whoever was in your position to get that video game. It wasn't the feelings she had for you. What did I just say? Whoever was in that position was going to receive that little video game. You know what I mean? It wasn't solely about you. You know, humans are creatures of habit. And whether it be a man or a woman, understand they have a habit of doing the same things each and every relationship they seem to enter. And, you know, doing the same thing over and over again. Everybody that likes to sound smart, or everybody that likes to sound like a fucking guru, they say doing the same thing over and over is what? Insanity, right? Yeah. We all know that, smart guy, right? But maybe it should be repeated again, so we did. Regardless, you gotta watch the people you choose to have around you. You gotta trust your intuition. If that dude is on some weird, goofy shit, get him from around you. If your energy is slightly thrown off by anybody, you either remove yourself or you remove them. Point blank, period. Shout out to OP Study Hub. What's up, man? Shout out to you. coming right in with the federal questions. Shouts out to you. Bless your heart. Holy smokes. It's going down to the big way, guys. If you didn't know, now you know. Hey, let me spark this back up real quick. I need to get some food, too. These chips, I'm probably about maybe 45 minutes to, I'm not in, about 45 minutes to my house right now, and we could cook, or we could pick something up to eat, which would be more efficient, right? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll think about that one. India! I love India. Shout out to India. I love India. If you guys don't know, this is Colorado's own, cannabis industry ambassador, Milwaukee L Dog, goddammit. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but residing in Colorado. Happened to be the Colorado cannabis industry ambassador. Say it with me. The Colorado cannabis industry ambassador. And understanding is understood when it pertains to knowing that I am tapped into the other side. So there are days, maybe daily, where I deliver a message to the world that I know for a fact was given to me to spread throughout the world. So each and every day there's a different message. Each and every day there's a different, upload, if you will. When we go live around this time, when we go live, maybe not exactly around this time, but maybe a little earlier, we tap in with the other side. Anybody that's subscribed to me, you are subscribed also to the other side. I've been tapped into the other side for a long time now. My mom was horrifically taken away from me in horrific fashion. Right before I moved here, my dad was recently murdered by his caretaker. Someone that I told the state of Wisconsin was trying. So I told them, she's trying to kill my dad. I need to get him here. That was the whole plan, to get him here. They looked at me as if I was a crazy man. And even though my name lay on that paper that said I was the next in kin to take care of my father, understand the state of Wisconsin chose to do otherwise and disagreed with what was already set out. So a few months went on and days turned into nights, nights turned into days, and I have a pretty big following, especially on Facebook and Instagram. Milwaukee L Dog _living _icon. So I don't get to check my messages personally all the time. I have a team that does that for me. And one member of my team, one particular day, told me there was something I needed to see, and that I should maybe be alone when I see it. So maybe I should be alone when I see it. And so I hung up the phone abruptly and tried to scroll down and try to find what my sister was talking about. And I seen a message from a person that I know is my cousin. The message read, "How are you holding up? I'm gonna miss my uncle." What? What? My heart dropped. It's like my heart stopped beating when that happened. So I began to ask her questions. Seeing that this message was almost a month and a half old. Actually, what were you talking about when you sent that message? She says your dad is gone. Your dad has been murdered by a lady named Monique Courtney who works for the state of Wisconsin. What did I just say? I said my dad had been murdered by his caretaker, Monique Courtney, who worked in the home care industry through the state of Wisconsin. As I sat there in disbelief, inside of a grow at the time, out of all places, I really couldn't believe it still. I really didn't understand it still. Maybe this was some horrible, horrible joke that was being played on me. So, that relative not knowing me that well, not knowing, that I already, battle with, PTSD and things of that nature. And even if she did know, I would wanted her to do the same thing. I'm going to put that out there. I would have wanted her to do the same thing. But she sent me pictures of my father lying in a casket, emaciated. What did I just say? I said emaciated. Meaning this woman, this individual, Monique Courtney, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who works for the state of Wisconsin. Monique Courtney starved my father. And between her and the adults she had living in her home care facility, I guess they took turns beating my father, allegedly. Is right? Maybe not in this situation. Maybe not at all. So I was tore up. It was something I haven't dealt with before. I had just lost my mom a few years prior, and here it is. October, I believe. No, November. No. October is when he was killed. November is when I found out. But as I seen the picture of his emaciated body, I wanted to know what happened. So I called my auntie Linda. She gave me the worst. She gave me the most, unsettling version of what happened. Allegedly. She said she was called by the caretaker and said the caretaker said, I can't take this anymore. I'm going to drop this man off at the hospital. In Wisconsin, that's what you can do with babies or people that you don't want to take care of anymore. But knowing that she works for the state, how could this happen? How could this be a thing? How could this have happened to me? So, like I said, Auntie Linda gave me a story, a sickening story, that said the caretaker called her and said she couldn't do this anymore and that she was going to drop my dad off at the hospital. But understand this. My auntie told me that she told her, don't drop him off at the hospital. I'm going to find another place for him to go to. I don't know why she just didn't say I would just pick him up. I don't know why she just didn't call me. I don't know why these things. She said she told Monique that she would pick my dad up and don't take him and drop him off to the hospital. Monique dropped him off to the hospital anyway. Upon arrival at the hospital realized he was unresponsive. From what I understand, his eyes were open, but he wasn't speaking, wasn't saying a word. Minutes, maybe hours later, probably minutes from my understanding, the hospital that he was dropped off to called my auntie, supposedly. Told my auntie, well, if you don't have a place to drop him off, and if you're not coming to pick him up personally, we're going to have him dropped off to one of the worst fucking nursing homes in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm trying to think of the name of that nursing home. I can't think of the name of that nursing home right now, but understand, the hospital had him transported to a nursing home. 30 minutes later, the nursing home called my auntie, supposedly, and said, yeah, he's going right now. He's going right now. What do you mean? She said, well, they were telling me that he's dying right now. Wait, he went from the hospital unresponsive. Why would the hospital even release an unresponsive person? The lady who was appointed by the state, Monique Courtney, just dropped him off. Supposedly, right? I don't know how these things happen, but my auntie said before she even got to the nursing home, he was already gone. And I guess the thing that hurts me the most is that I told those judges, I told the state of Wisconsin what was going to happen to my dad if he wasn't allowed to be in the custody of me in the state of Colorado. Just makes you think. Just makes you think. Maybe, just maybe, this was the plan the whole time. How many loved ones out there of yours that are being taken care of by caretakers or nursing homes, and maybe, just maybe, they aren't being treated well? Maybe it's customary. Maybe it's the way that they do it. I'm not sure. But I have lost my mom. She is no longer here on this planet. She asked to be on the breathing machines for at least 2 weeks if something was to go wrong during what was supposed to be a routine biopsy. After about 7 days, my sister arrived from Arizona. And the pact that me and my brother had made that, okay, we would honor my mom by not taking her off any breathing machine. especially before 14 days. All of that went out of the window when my sister got there. And they both decided to pull the plug on my mom. I told them before that happened that I would never, ever, ever, ever forgive them if they did that, especially before she asked to have something like that even thought about. Um, but the kicker to all of this, the creepy kicker part, is that my auntie, my mom's sister, is the one who did the funeral. Imagine that. I told everybody I didn't like her energy when it pertained to her dealing with my mom and trying to prepare her for death, essentially. This was before the biopsy. It was just a biopsy. Lo and behold, as I'm sitting there waiting in the hospital, waiting uh, before they decided to, you know, go against my mom's wishes, before they decided to do that, I'm waiting for, you know, something positive, some good news to come back on my mom. And as I sit there and tears are rolling down my face at most times, as I sit there, I look up and I look at my cousin, my little cousin, and I look at my auntie. Their faces, their energy, told the whole story. They didn't see their sister, which would have been my auntie. My auntie didn't see her sister laying there. My cousin, she didn't see her auntie laying there. My auntie didn't see her sister laying there. They seen her as a dollar sign. They seen her as a dollar sign. They knew to the exact dollar how much they would be paid and how much would be profited if they were able to talk my mom before her appointment. They were able to talk her into getting them to ultimately control those final stages if things were to go bad. I seen evil in their eyes. As I sat there to wait for my mom to come back to health, if you will. I seen on their faces, they were in pure business mode. They were in pure let's get this money mode. They were in pure demonic mode. And I swore up and down to my brother and sister at the time that my auntie was a dirty motherfucker. I didn't believe anything she was doing. I believed that my mom's body wasn't handled properly. I believed that after the funeral, she decided to take particular relatives, you know, on a tour of her home slash fucking funeral home. I knew there was a reason she kept passing that garage. You know what that reason was? My mom was in that garage. My mom's body was rolled inside of a garage. I felt her energy inside that garage. I heard her voice telling me she was inside that garage. Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was the crazy one. Lo and behold, the universe is undefeated. I tell you guys this all the time. The universe is watching everything. The universe is watching that. So, the universe cooked up their own special soup for my auntie and all involved. And that was allegedly, I'm not sure how it happened. They got indicted. Imagine that. They got indicted. Improper burial procedures, everything I was saying. I say that to say this. Since my mom and since my dad were taken to me from in such a tragic fashion, both of them, I said it was my duty to do my part in making the world a better place. So that's what I've been doing, making the world a better place each and every day and listening to the other side, listening to the universe, and listening to each and every one of you. Multiple people have died and bled out in my hands as I kissed their foreheads and tried to make them as comfortable as possible during their departure from this planet. Those people, those energies never die. Each and every one of those energies are with me on a daily basis, guiding me through this beautiful world that we live in. So please, believe me when I say it, I am tapped in with the other side. I love you all. I apologize if this story got a little too deep for some of you, but, well, guess what? The universe said it needed to happen. I digress. If you haven't liked, please press the like button. If you haven't subscribed, you know, understand you are loved. Understand that my love for you will never change. You have a brother and a friend in me on this planet and the next. I love you so much. It's a giant mosquito. God. Holy smokes. That's probably the one that got me. I ain't gonna lie. Holy smokes. Listen, I apologize. But if you guys have been following me for a while, you understand that the higher power, it would only send, sick insects my way, knowing that I would get rid of them in a humane, goddamn fashion. Yeah, that was definitely humane. Wow. God, that was disgusting. But no. Anyway, I'm gonna raise this window up. They got hella mosquitoes over here. Let's get a nice shot of this mountain before we get out of here. Boom. Yeah. We got super off topic. I apologize, but listen, we are family on here. And some of you, maybe you think this or you think that. I want you to think the right thing. I want you to understand that understanding is understood over here. for many, many reasons. At the top of those reasons is that I truly do care about your future and you walking in your higher self. The universe needs that version of you. I need that version of you. I love you all. Shouts out to India. Shouts out to everybody. Listen, I want to get out of here. Got a long drive. But I won't be driving. I'll be calling an Uber. Anyway, it's going down the big wave. Didn't know. Now, you know. I love you all so much. Please stay away from mosquitoes. They do bite. But in all seriousness, keep walking in your higher selves. I love you all.